Now, last night we told you how applying for loans or looking to switch banks, even just comparing what they can offer, can lead to your credit rating being trashed. But it goes much further. Bills that you never received or you know nothing about can also leave you blacklisted, as reporter Neil Dawley has discovered.
They've been ripped off.
I am quite angry at them.
It's appalling.
I feel I've been treated very unfairly.
All you have is your name, and not only the names of these people ruined, but their finances as well.
They just screwed me.
Alan Knight is one of a growing number of Australians kept in the dark about the black marks on their credit records. He only found out when he tried to get a home loan and credit card.
Was knocked back on both and told to go check my credit file.
He discovered he'd been hit with a credit default over a $275 power bill dating back 7 years.
I paid it immediately and then asked them if they could remove the default, and they said no.
This sort of thing is rife at the moment.
So just how easy is it to have your good name sullied? Well, very easy, and credit repairer MyCRA's Graham Dossall is about to show me.
Is it just simply a matter of going online?
It is actually.
I paid $60 to get my file from credit agency Vida, and a few days later, the wait was over.
Graham, the results are in. Should I be concerned?
Actually, I think you should, Neil.
To say it's a shock is an understatement, but I'm far from alone. Thousands of Australians are being affected both financially and emotionally by credit defaults.
It was their negligence that's led to my default.
Vinay Kentaria is yet another frustrated customer with Western Australia's largest power retailer, Synergy. He claims he was never told about a 2-year-old bill for $620. Vinay found out he'd been blacklisted when he applied for a car loan.
I straight away called Synergy trying to find out why I have this default, because to me everything was settled.
Despite paying the bill, the default remains, and it's affecting his efforts to buy a home.
I'm not able to get it unless I pay a high interest rate.
Graham Dossall is representing 31 former Synergy customers.
Their lives have been turned upside down.
He claims Synergy isn't following credit reporting laws.
We're hoping to get the energy company to admit that they are in breach.
That's unlikely, with Synergy releasing a statement saying those laws don't apply to its business.
It's as simple as that. Synergy is committed to working with our customers in considering their circumstances.
It's heartbreaking. Sleepless nights.
Jade Hobarton's gripe is with Vodafone.
It was listed as a bad debt
Yep.
on the 14th of March.
Yes,
And that it was paid on the 14th of May.
that's right, yep.
Wouldn't you think that would be the end of the story?
Absolutely.
Jade discovered she'd been blacklisted when she signed a contract on a new home but was knocked back for a loan of more than $500,000.
I was absolutely livid.
That Vodafone bill for just a few $100s was to cost her thousands more.
We either come up with $30,000 extra deposit or we go with another provider with the interest rate higher. We don't have a choice. We have to go with a higher rate, otherwise we miss out on the home that we've been dreaming about.
All I want to do is buy my first house, and this is the only thing that's stopping me from doing that.
Same complaint, different victim.
No one has ever contacted me about this, and I'm a good customer. You know, I pay my bill every month and it's never late.
Brendan Krolkowski's plans to buy a new house crashed when he discovered he'd been blacklisted over an unpaid internet bill.
If they'd contacted me 4 years ago when the debt first happened, I would have paid it straight away and we wouldn't be in this problem.
The company, IINet, claims it did try to contact Brendan, who owes almost $400. But even if he clears his debt, he's being told the black mark against his name will remain for 5 years.
Why shouldn't it be removed off my credit file? You know, I've done the right thing.
So back to my file, and Graham Dossall explains why I should be concerned.
6 inquiries in the last year, which would probably knock you out for most mortgage lenders.
First surprise, my credit card is being reviewed every 3 months. Second surprise, by a bank I didn't even know I was a customer with.
Have you ever applied for a credit card with those people?
No.
Well, here's a good reason to check.
Time to check with Citibank on why they're checking on me. Hello, my name's Neil Dawley. I'm just trying to find out why someone is doing credit checks on me. Not an easy process, as I was passed around to 3 different people. Hello, my name's Neil Dawley. Before being told I need to talk to the bank, I actually have my credit card with. I need to talk to Suncorp. The confusion continues when I contact Suncorp. I need to talk to Citibank. Citibank told me to talk to you. Back on the phone to Citibank, where my inquiry goes international. I'll be talking to someone in New York? The spokesman assures me he will investigate, and a few days later releases a short statement stating Citibank is the credit provider and issuer of Suncorp credit cards, and quarterly checks are being carried out as part of the ongoing management of our lending portfolio. The bank says all customer files are being checked, not just mine, to ensure that we are operating in a financially prudent manner. Thankfully, I'm operating in a financially prudent manner and I haven't been blacklisted.
It's ruining the lives of normal, good, honest people every single day.
Love to tell them to stick it up their bum.
I don't know how any company can be allowed to do this.
It certainly pays to check. That was a relieved Neil Dawley reporting.